And it's Saturday Night Live on this day, March 14th. And this is 2020. As the old TV show used to say, hey everyone, how you doing tonight? Me, Loudmouth Tim, back for some more news talking and whatever else happens tonight. So the big thing in the news here, the stock market crashed down, cryptocurrency prices are down, gold prices popped up for a little bit, and this whole COVID-19 virus thing is still going strong. We've had the new thing happen this past week, trying to go anywhere and get toilet paper. I don't know why that became the thing, but it is. We have some here at the house already, so I'm good for a while. But I've been looking around at local supermarkets, and they are out. So things to watch out for. And today, I went out, did a little bit of driving around, went to some farther away areas, even in smaller towns, and still same thing, empty shelves. Now, the word we've had in some news stories lately, I wrote it down here, and this could be the thing for early 2020, social distancing. 2020, the year of social distancing, shutting down all kind of sports events, public gatherings. I heard on the news today that AMC Theaters was going to keep their theaters no more than halfway full for any movie. So if you got a 400-seat theater, you can only have 200 in there. I guess that makes sense somewhat. But yeah, that's all things to watch out for. Longshoreman, how you doing today? Oh, so far I'm doing all right. A little bit tired. It was a day off. I didn't do much of anything. Went for a drive around the car. Did some toilet paper shopping with a little success and came back home. I got a couple rolls of regular paper towels and I got a roll of plastic wrap and some hamburger meat, and that was about it. In addition to the whole toilet paper thing, the meat departments have been awfully empty lately. Bowser, how you doing today? You said, hi, Ralph? Oh, it must be Longshoreman. Okay. Since you guys are on already, there's two of you in here, yet it only shows one person watching the stream. I'll start us off early with posting the link if anyone wants to join. And where is, what's his name? Aziz something or other? He was opposing my positive Trump views. There's the link. If anyone wants to join in the actual live chat here, you can do that. All the stories be bad. Well, I think it's they're jumping on it way early, Longshoreman. Getting out in front of it, minimizing the spread while they're working on finding a solution for it, or at least figure out how to slow it down and keep it somewhat under control. But there's always a part of me that cannot help but see the whole scenario of like a zombie apocalypse, like Zombieland and I Am Legend movies and things like that. Or it's me in my car with a .22 rifle or something like that, and I'm out there just going around the USA being one of the sole survivors. 3.4% kill rate as opposed to less than 1% for the flu. Mainly it's old people that are dying from it who already have bad immune systems. So, could be better, could be worse. But I really like the stories that Trump put on the news lately. He was going to, cut off all travel from Europe, and a lot of schools in different states are closing. It's a smart thing to do, but it's one of those things where they'll say, damn if you do and damn if you don't. Because if they don't do these things, later on when it's bad, why didn't you make it? Why didn't you do it before? How come you didn't do it? Huh? And now, sometimes they're complaining, yeah, you're right, Bowser, that's a good idea. Ed Gein, how you doing there too? Obese people. Are you implying that I am in that category? Yeah, I guess kind of. Yeah, maybe a little bit. What was I saying? Trump said, well, Trump is jumping on these things early and cutting off travel. And all kind of companies are saying, oh man, our earnings are going to be terrible because a whole lot of commerce just ain't happening. Well, you can either suffer now or suffer later. So we'll see how it goes. We have only had, I think, 2 cases so far in my area so far. Oh, I'm not that bad. I mean, I would not starve to death if I lost 100 pounds. But, it could be worse. It could be a whole lot worse. Ed Gein. Bowser, you're saying you got a roll of toilet paper from work. I thought about taking in an empty toilet paper tube to work on a cordless drill and put it under the toilet paper dispenser in the bathroom and work, and just spin it right up, load it up. I could get some from work, but where I work, it's all on the really big rolls. And that would be hard to do. Yep, they're selling it everywhere. Well, I don't know if I'm a genius, but certainly above average. Absolutely there. I can't argue with that. Let's see. Let me think for a moment. That's been the big thing. Oh, good news. Good news. The cryptocurrency markets had quite a crash on Thursday. Prices went way down. I'm talking over 40%. I was able to grab about 10 more Litecoins to add to my portfolio at a low price. And now when things calm down and the economy rebounds and the prices inevitably go back up, cha-ching, profit. Cordless drill. The only problem we have, though, is where I live, where I work at. The toilet paper on those big rolls, it's always that single ply stuff that if you pull it just a little bit too hard, it breaks. And that's it'll be a real pain. But with the right kind, that would work. Spin it right up there. Then you have the kind when you go to dry your hands, you have to use like the with the paper towel dispenser, like that. 4 paper towels is enough to dry my hands off good. 3 doesn't quite get it. The towels get soaked first. But those things, if you try to flush them in a toilet at home, that would cause a lot of problems, I think. And Archie is off today. He's doing his show tomorrow. He announced it at the end of Friday's show. I thought, oh man, this is an opportunity for me. So we'll type it in here. Hey, we're going to be on tonight then. So if he's off, I'll come on earlier. So here we are, 9 o'clock, and we're doing things. So who has any news for me? Bowser, how are things in LA? Are you guys having a lot of problem buying things in stores? Are your store shelves empty out there? In fact, anyone anywhere? I'm going to repost the link here in case someone didn't see it. So if anyone wants to join the live chat, you can hit the link there and come on in. Yeah, I know. This whole this is kind of like a dry run. I think it's a problem, but not like a big nuclear problem. And we're seeing how people react to this. Go on YouTube and type in the corrupted blood incident. It was a problem that happened in the game of World of Warcraft way back in, I think it was 2005. They had introduced a new raid instance, and due to a programming problem, hunter pets dismissed at a certain time in the game and resummoned in a major city could carry a disease out of the raid instance and into the real world. And this disease did enough periodic damage, like every 2 seconds, to kill a lot of people. And they would run to someone, and they'd get the disease. And they would run to someone, and they would get the disease. And what do they call it? Virologists? A lot of medical people actually studied the corrupted blood incident because they thought it was a really good simulation of what would happen in the real world. And we've kind of seen how it spread in China so quickly. It just got all over the place. Then they would fly to a different country. They took it to Italy and tore up Italy. And now they're just, it gets here, it gets there. And before you know it, you got it everywhere. Dust masks are a waste of time because the size of the virus is so small, it goes right through a dust mask. So a dust mask is useless. Don't even waste your time with that. Well, Bowser, I posted the link here. Do you have your phone? Is anyone on their laptop? Click on that StreamYard link and come on. I got to carry the show for everyone here. Unlike Archie, I can't repeat myself for 20 minutes or more and say the same things. Stores are well stocked and everything else, including toilet paper, except those. Ed Gein, what part of the country are you in? Or what country are you in? I have my peach flavored carbonated water for the evening. Now, what would be a real emergency if the death rate from this virus was a whole lot higher? If it just got everywhere real fast all of a sudden, and everyone's like, what happened? What happened? The birds are flying up and down the hallway. Do you hear them? Let me scroll back up here for a moment. Northern New England. Okay, so you're up like New Hampshire or Maine or something like that. I've seen the news stories that supposedly this virus dies in temperatures over about 26 to 27 degrees Celsius. Well, I haven't converted it yet. What is that in Fahrenheit? 27C. How many degrees Fahrenheit is that? Around 80, 85, something like that? Yeah, it is a real emergency, Carlito, and I think you're the first time I've seen you on here, so thanks for coming on. It is an emergency, definitely. It's got the potential to tear things up. So aside from that, if anyone goes onto any of the cryptocurrency exchanges, you can look at the past history of the last couple of days. It dipped down like crazy, and people were buying, and that shot the price right back up. Hey, I bought Litecoin. I bought 10 more Litecoin at $37. And I had looked at the prices the next day, and they were a little bit lower. And then I was off the computer for a few hours, driving home from work or whatever, watching TV. And I happened to check the prices around 10 o'clock at night, and it was like $27. And as I was watching it go down to 26 and go down to 25, and I was thinking, okay, how much room do I have on my ATM card? How much is in the bank account? How much more can I buy right now at $25 a piece? And there it's going, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I can still buy it now. That'd be less profit, less gain. Oh, I'm sure it is there, Ed Gein. Warmer than that all year in Iran. What is it? Okay, I can't reach my keyboard right now because my laptop is here in front of me. Someone look it up. How many degrees Fahrenheit is 27 Celsius? Yeah, I'll do it here. Yeah, what they say, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. I'll move this for a moment. How do you spell Celsius? Communist. Non-American. I just have to type in Celsius TI. I found it here. Okay, now here is Celsius. Oh, 80.6 degrees. Well, that's not bad. Bowser, yeah, you could buy stocks, certainly. A lot of people are doing it right now. This is a golden opportunity. Everyone's making it like, oh, it's horrible. The stocks crashed. No, this is a good thing. Buy low, sell high. Something happens, the oil thing, the virus thing, people freak out and the whole thing dives down. That's when you buy. Buy when there's blood in the streets. Be greedy when others are fearful. This is how you do it. My only regret about buying some extra Litecoin when I did is that I didn't buy more. Because the more you buy low, when it goes up, more profit. Okay, so apparently any temperature above 81 degrees is going to kill this virus. But we've got a couple of months yet before we're having those kind of temperatures consistently. So that'll give it time to run crazy here. And so down south, you guys shouldn't even have a problem even now. You got warm days already. And Bowser out in LA. Is there a lot of people in LA having a disease? According to this information, they shouldn't have it. Or not much, anyhow. No? Well, I kind of wondered about it myself there. It didn't seem realistic. Some diseases will die out in the cold. And what are they telling us? This is good in the cold, but it's bad in the heat? I don't know. Oh, let's see. Aside from the whole virus thing, what else can we talk about here? Where is that one guy, that Aziz, whatever? Let's talk about what a great job President Trump is doing. Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing we have to keep in mind. We have this whole virus thing going on right now, and the markets are going crazy, but you have to keep in the back of your head what's going on behind the scenes. What kind of little government conspiracies are going on and being done right now? And they all say, hey, look over here at the virus thing. Ignore what we're doing over here. Pay attention to this. Ignore that. Whenever the Democrats are trying to get elected, they pull a lot of that. Hey, look over here. Look over here. Ignore this little thing over here. 33,000 emails. Nothing. Look over here. How are we doing over here? They do a lot of that. Carlito, my source, of course, was on the internet. How does anyone get any information these days? There was an article I read on the internet. I don't know if it's true either. That's just what it said. So we'll see. We'll find out. When it's 90 degrees and people are dying all over the place, then apparently that was wrong. Or the virus just quits in the heat. Well, if your body temperature is 98 degrees, then how is the virus running? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, government conspiracy. What's going on? What are they taking advantage of this virus to do behind the scenes that they've been waiting to do, only at a time when we wouldn't notice because we're all trying to get some toilet paper? You got to think about those kind of things. Never waste a good crisis. I'm sure they would do what they can. Who was it that said never waste a good crisis? Bill Clinton? I forget. Anyhow, let me repost this. There seems to be an awful lot of reluctance for anyone to come on the show. We need to get Clive on here. He would make it a little more entertaining. There is the link. Pull out your cell phone and type in that link. Get on your laptop and enter that. Or if your desktop has a webcam, put it in there. And you guys can join me here on the video. Well, you'll be over on this side. You'll be over right in here. And I'll be over right over here, I think. And what else is going on? That's the big thing right now. That's about the only thing going on right now. I read the stories. I hear the local news going off. Oh, we're going to sterilize this and shut down the schools and shut down all the sporting events. Oh, here's the big thing. Here's a problem. Everyone's going to say, oh, well, Trump didn't do it right. The whole economy collapsing is for Trump. And you have to be able to separate the two things. The economy is fine. Jobs and all that stuff, no problem at all. We have a temporary disruption with this whole virus thing, and that's in the Saudi Arabia oil thing too. That's what's causing the problem. Trump and the economy is all over here, fine. These things over here, it's going to dip things down for a while, but it's going to rebound. You watch, within a few weeks, it'll be back up a good 70% of what it was. And everybody will be like, oh man, we got all twisted up for this whole thing, a big crisis, and we're almost back to normal again already. Yeah, that's how it works. I've seen it happen enough times over the years to be plenty pessimistic about it. All the things they say, oh, it's going to happen. This is going to happen. We're going to close this and change that. Yeah, no. Doesn't really work anyway. It's what they call the current topic of the moment. In a few weeks, they'll have something else. Right now, we got two Democrats trying to be the Democratic nominee to see which one is going to lose to Trump in November. And I haven't heard much about them at all these last few days, have you? They're having to give their debates over the computer so they're not around a whole bunch of people. Well, they'll get their message out, and it doesn't really matter which one of them gets nominated because either one's going to lose to Trump. So, where is Aziz? He's been on pretty regular. He should be here to criticize what I'm doing and why I'm wrong about everything I say. We were at 5 people watching so far, 20 minutes into the show. I need to find a better way to advertise this thing. I have to start doing some advertising on other web channels that have a lot more views. Get the crowds in here. See what we're missing. Look around the room. There's my Pac-Man picture up on the wall. Our access panel in the roof. The window. My Commodore 64 has a whole bunch of stuff on it right now. I have my rental apartment upstairs with one guy and his daughter up there, and the daughter is going to be getting kicked out of here real soon because she's running crazy with the water bill. Boy, did I have an adventure with her with a water bill. I got a water bill that was over $100 more expensive than the previous quarter, and I went down to the local water authority and I asked them, why is this water bill so high? What's going on here? And they said, well, you can go to your water meter and download the data from the water meter and see where all your water's going. And so I said, yeah, let's do that. And it gives me a report day by day, hour by hour, how many gallons flowed through the water meter. And it was just ridiculous. Someone upstairs turned on the water at midnight on January 14 and let it run for 9 hours. Pumping over 190 gallons an hour, 1,600 gallons gone in 9 hours that I have to pay the bill for. So, and then I had the data log on my laptop. I showed her and, her father upstairs, and he was okay with it. He understood, but she was like, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Yeah, well, that was like the last straw, You've been here all this time. Apparently you ain't learning anything. So, it's springtime. Go live in your car for all I care. Get out of here. Not all the rental units are doing pretty good. Everyone's paid up. And I just have to wait 2 more weeks to get more money for the April rent payment. That's the one thing when you own rental properties. Your favorite day becomes the first of the month. The rent is due day. Is anyone typing it? Oh, we got 6 people watching here. Come on, people. Type something in the chat there. As Archie would be saying, work with him, not against him. I got 6 people all going to the bathroom, or they have the screen minimized or something like that. Bowser, Ed Gein, Carlo Brigante, Longshoreman. Yeah, well, let's see. That's not kind of what I say about the virus thing. We went over all of that already. It's been, it's something to keep an eye on. I'm not too concerned about it, but a little bit just in case. You never know, because I got better things to do than deal with being sick from all that. But I'm in my week off of work now, so I'm having, nice relaxing days right now. I have my episode 190 to edit together. I had gone out filming in the car 2 weeks ago, all the video I needed to make the new episode with. And I watched through most of the video already, but I have not begun the process of cutting it all together to make an episode out of it. But when I do, it'll be episode 190 on the website, and it'll also be posted here on the YouTube channel. What website? Oh, well, loudmouthtim.com, home of online video, the longest running web series in internet history. Come April 1, it'll be 17 years. And if I have the episode up by then, 190 episodes. All right, looks like everyone fell asleep or something here. I'm not getting a lot of assistance or anything. So I guess we'll have a short show today. I find it amazing nobody wants to come on the channel with me here, because people are jumping on Archie's channel all the time. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, we're at 25 minutes. I'm going to go to 26 minutes and hit the end button because this is getting pretty slow in here. And I don't want to be like Archie, repeating everything for half an hour. But things are doing good so far. I'll watch Archie's show tomorrow evening. I got my haircut last week, so it looks better for a change. It was too long before. Okay, counting down, 30 seconds. Well, we are dead in here tonight. You guys don't have an Archie show to watch tonight. Thought I would have had a little more participation tonight. Okay. Well, short show tonight. I got my 2 cents in about the government conspiracy, hiding things, getting things done behind the scenes while we're all distracted with this virus. You know, the whole economy crashing and it's going to bounce back up. And it's not Trump's fault. He didn't do this. I love how Trump said in the news conference recently, no, he is not responsible, or no, he doesn't take responsibility for the way the system was before this virus happened. They fixed it and changed it and made it for more volume now. So now it's okay, but the way it was before, it wasn't his way, so it wasn't right. And I agree. All right, everyone, I guess I'm going to hit the end button here. We got a pretty quiet show tonight, and I can't go on for so long here. All right, we'll try it again sometime. See you later on.